Hi everyone, my name is Vanessa Codorniu, and I wanted to take a minute to have a bit of a chat with you. Yes, you read that title right. It says the world is cray. How can I focus on my business or on my creative project? Well, the thing is this, okay? For those of us who call ourselves humanitarians, for those of us who call ourselves creatives, intuitives, for those of us who feel a connection to the world, right? So we call ourselves an empath, the emotional intuitive. For those of us who feel like we were born to create change in the planet, check it out. It's showtime, right? All hands on deck. We weren't invited to come here and create change when everything was wonderful and we're dancing Swan Lake together. We weren't called to come here when the way was made perfectly clear for us, right? We have incarnated at this time. We are here at this time. Hi, I'm seeing all of you coming on board. We are here at this time because the world needs us in really huge ways. Okay, in bigger ways than most of us could have imagined. You know, so many of us, I'm trying to get better late, so many of us thought that we were going to train as health coaches, train as intuitives, train as therapists, train in different ways, and then create a practice and then help people, right? And now what we're realizing is that the planet is asking much more from us, that the world is asking much more from us. You know, I made phone calls today to political offices requesting that they did not support certain people being voted in. I've never done that in my life, right? I have marched before, I have protested before, but I've never called certain political offices and asked for certain people not to be voted in. So as empaths, as ensouled beings, as embodied souls, we are being asked to rise up. We're being asked to share our truth. We're being asked to have more compassion, more love. For those of you who relate to all that, right, and then are feeling overwhelmed because you're like, well, the world is going crazy. I'm going to go march or protest, or I'm going to stay home and pray, whatever it is that you do, or I'm going to post everywhere so I can spread information and help those people who need the information. How can I focus on my business? The world is falling apart. How can I show up in my business? How can I show up in a creative project when the world is falling apart? Because you are needed more than ever. Okay, because you're needed more than ever. So go protest if you want, speak out, inspire, do what you need to do, but continue being the healer that you are. Continue being the writer that you are. Continue being the speaker that you are. We cannot stop our magical workings because the world is exploding in our face. On the contrary, this is where we need to conjure magic. This is where we need to create sacred community. This is where we need to connect and rise up and keep shining our light. And the thing is this, I was talking to a friend. I was like, in another life, in another life, I served maybe as a nun or a monk or a priestess or a local medicine woman or a witch. Those are the names that I would have been called. So it was easy because either I was associated to a monastery or a coven or a temple that would take care of me. In modern day world, the witches and medicine women and the shamans, well, guess what? We're paying for the roofs over our head. For a lot of us, we're paying for our own medical insurance. We have to pay for so many different things. So it is imperative for us magical folk, for us soulful people who want to serve the world, to learn about business. It is imperative that we learn how to create structure that supports us and doesn't break us down. Because honestly, the way it has been ingrained in us to serve is to just give and give and give and give and give and give until there's nothing left. Right? And that is the empath's overwhelm. That is the giver's dilemma. I'm here to serve, and I'm serving till I bleed. And that doesn't work for us anymore. And another way that we have of working too is the warrior, pushing through, pushing through. And I understand that because the warrior is very strong within me. So what are we to do? Here we are. The world is crazy and it's upside down. And here we are struggling, wanting to build a business. What do? And so I'm rising for this call. I'm rising up into this call. Look, I've been an intuitive healer now 2 decades. I've been a professional psychic since I'm 22, part-time. And the last 4 years, 4.5 years, stepping up full-time. This is the only work that I do. So I've been stepping up now. I've been stepping up in order to support the people who want to build the businesses, in order to help guide you and support you to connect to your intuition so you can build a business that not only creates impact and is aligned with your soul, and it's also helping others, right? Because the protesters, when they come home, guess what? They might do their own bath, they might do their own saging, they might need to clear all that energy, right? The people who are in the front lines, they're going to need you, healer. The people who are having other dilemmas at work or are getting laid off, they're going to need a reading from you. They're going to need Reiki. They're going to need massage. They're going to need chiropractics. They're going to need therapy. They're going to need us. So it is on us to learn to show up for ourselves in our business, to go past our comfort zone, so we could serve the world in a better way. So I would love to continue talking to you about all this, because those are two things that I'm going to be covering this Thursday. So if you want to continue talking about this, join my community call this Thursday. I really want to galvanize, inspire you. It doesn't matter if you work with me or not. It doesn't matter if you wind up being in the program that I'm going to share with all of you. What matters is that we show up as a community and that we support each other. What matters is that we understand the challenges that we're up against. So show up, please. No pressure. I'm going to put the information down below so you can come on the call and maybe even give me some of the challenges and share with me some of the challenges that you're going through as a soulpreneur. So sending you all so much love. I cannot wait to connect with all of you. And thank you for being here. And thank you for always supporting. And thank you for all the love that you are already giving the planet. I salute you and I love you. Thank you.